And in fact, it's going to be a throw-in, and it's going to be Fraser Hartness, the man, to put the ball in. So Selkirk 5 metres inside the HAWICK half, picked up then by Hartness, comes out to Ross Nixon. Nixon then gets the ball out to Dunbar. Alex Dunbar just kicking the ball ahead as he comes out. John Coots then, the man, getting back there. Kevin Reid right on that 22, feeds it back inside to Coots. Coots then back out to Laidlaw. Laidlaw inside that 22 at the moment. Oh, no mistake in a pass there, and Lee Jones could be in, but it's Graham Hogg who gets back there for HAWICK, feeds it out to McNeil. McNeil then on the ball, breaks the tackle, he's trying to offload, he does. Ryan Hogg now on the ball for HAWICK, he's on his own, he's going to have to do it himself, he's up against Fraser Hartness. Ryan Hogg, oh, he's turning him inside out, and he's still going on, and Ryan Hogg gets round. Oh, he tried to offload to Michael Robertson, still on. Graham Hogg picks up, Hogg going all the way to the line, and he touches down. What a try, but what a lung bursting run from Ryan Hogg, and Hartness going one way, then the other, and then the ball eventually to Graham Hogg, who finishes that move off. Great try. So HAWICK 5, Selkirk 0 in this final. The high kick up then from Graham Hogg, underneath it Rory Aglin. Aglin then picks up and off he goes, tries to feed inside there to Gosh, but he's been put under pressure from Bruce McNeil, and John Coots steals, and Coots is away. A mix up on the Selkirk back line, and John Coots picks up on the mistake. Gosh, he couldn't get the ball back there was nobody at home for Selkirk, and John Coots nips in and gets HAWICK's second try in this final. HAWICK 10, Selkirk 0. Fraser Hartness again just having a word with the referee, and he's going to put this ball in, and he's not happy with it, and in fact a penalty has been awarded, and here goes Fraser Hartness. Hartness is away, he's not going to be caught, he's over the halfway line, he's still being chased, but here comes John Coots. Coots gets back, inside pass, Rory Aglin. Aglin still going, big hit goes in, Gosh picks up, and Eddie Gosh is going to go in for Selkirk, and they're back in this final again, sparked by Fraser Hartness. It's now HAWICK 12, Selkirk 5. Feeds it back inside to John Coots. John Coots on the ball at the moment. Oh, he's found a gap, Coots, and he's away. Feeds inside to Laidlaw. Laidlaw then on his own. He's got Ryan Hogg to his left hand side. Oh, it's forward. That's forward. Yeah, unlucky there from Stephen Laidlaw. He's looking up, but it was forward.
There's a lot of shenanigans going on there. I think it's old head Bruce McNeil, I think, is the main instigator there. Yeah, ball's gone loose. Owen Hartness has lost it, and Kevin Reid goes in for the steal. He tries to offload, he's got it out to Robertson. Michael Robertson for HAWICK, stops, checks, gives it out to McNeil. McNeil offloads to Kevin Reid. Reid then up to the Selkirk 22. Oh, he's cut through, and Kevin Reid, where the heck did he find that pace? But he touches down, he cuts right through, and HAWICK extend the lead in this final. HAWICK 17, it's Selkirk 7. I think Alec Dunbar and Eddie Gosh ball watching. I think, Kevin Reid, it was who was going to go for him, and a bit of indecision between the two of them, and Kevin Reid ghosted between the pair of them and in for the score.
Scrum Magazine is the driving force behind grassroots rugby. With regular editions throughout the year, you can stay in touch with club and schools rugby. For full details, go to scrummagazine.com.
Radio Borders is first for rugby, with live and exclusive coverage of the Premiership every Saturday afternoon from 2, and a full rugby roundup every Saturday evening at 5:45. And don't miss the rugby preview on the Friday Sports Show from 6. Radio Borders, first for rugby.
Scrum down then, 10 metres inside the HAWICK half. 1.5 minutes gone in the second half. HAWICK 17, it's Selkirk 7. Here we go then, it's a scrum down, it's a Selkirk ball. Ball goes in from Hartness, Reid puts him under pressure, comes back on the Selkirk side. Alex Dunbar then picks it up to Ross Nixon. Oh, and the chase is on now. Oh, and it's going to be Lee Jones, he's going to be in. He's winning the race with Stephen Laidlaw. Jones in, picks up, is he going to win the race? I think he's going to, oh, he's put too much on it. Would you believe he misses the touchdown, and it's gone over the dead ball line. I can't believe that. I can't believe that either, no. I mean, Lee Jones was winning the foot race, he kicks it on and dives and misses. Well, the ball comes out from Graham Hogg, and it's Neil Rennick under pressure. He's in fact on his own try line at the moment as Hogg goes back in there. He's going to offload the ball now to John Coots. John Coots then, oh, he's on a wee foot race on himself. Now what's John Coots going to do? He kicks the ball ahead. Lee Jones is there, but he misses it. And John Coots says, thanks very much, I'll take that back off you, son. Feeds it back into Hogg. Graham Hogg then on the ball. He's got Ryan Hogg in support. Graham Hogg, oh, he breaks a tackle, and Graham Hogg's away. He's pinned his lugs back. Nixon's chasing, but Graham Hogg is going to go all the way. What a run into the left-hand corner, and Graham Hogg touches down, and he will be hurting after that lung-bursting run from Graham Hogg into the left-hand corner. Hawick 22, Selkirk 7. Here we go then, Lee Jones for Selkirk up against Glenn Desport, but Desport, I'll tell you what, will match the pace, and Desport, I'll tell you, he's breaking away from Lee Jones, and it's Glenn Desport now. Desport, he's going to try and break away from Jones, passes the ball out to Ryan Hogg. Hogg straightens things up. Now where's he going now? Ryan Hogg offloads, picked up by Graham Hogg, comes out to Bruce McNeil on the halfway line. McNeil takes a tackle, and McNeil's away for Hawick. He's got John Coots here, but Bruce McNeil's going in alone. Can he offload? He flicks it back inside, but John Coots had gone to his right hand side. Now the ball picked up by Jones, but then Bruce McNeil comes in and takes him to ground as Hartness now picks it up for Selkirk, offloads into Henry. Jason Henry's got Scott Henry on the outside on the halfway line. Henry being chased all the way by Ryan Hogg. Oh, good running from Henry. He could be away to Rory Aglin, but chasing back is Neil Rennick. Rennick could take him down, and will he take him down? No, good work from Rory Aglin, and he gets over the try line, and that now makes it Hawick 22, Selkirk 12, with the conversion to come. Here we go then, Scott Henry with the restart. That's right on the money as well. Callum Marshall gets up, and it's a great take from Marshall. It's inside to Henry. Jason Henry looking for the support. There's nobody at home for him there, but it's picked up eventually as Danny Landels goes in and wins that ball, but the referee's going to penalise him for that handling on the deck, and it's a quick penalty now from Selkirk. Lee Jones on the ball. He's tackled by Graham Hogg. Graham Hogg, oh, great work from Graham Hogg, who picks up to McNeil, and the ball comes out to Glenn Desport. He's playing hot potato with it. Here he goes then, Desport. Is he going to try and go around his man? He's away. Glenn Desport, he ain't going to be caught. He's absolutely tilting down the park, and Glenn Desport is going to seal it for Hawick in this final. He absolutely turned on the burners, and he touches down. Hawick 27, Selkirk 14. What a final. Well, still a long way to go in the Kings of the Sevens title race, but the ball goes up then from the restart. It goes into touch. Is it all over? And the referee looks at it, and it is. And for the second year in a row, Hawick lift their own trophy, and what a final it has been. 29 points to 14, the final score. But you know, take your hat off to Selkirk. They've been in some cracking sevens ties here this afternoon, but Hawick proving too strong in the final. So really the race is on for the Kings of the Sevens title.
Oh, it was absolutely brilliant. I mean, to have a season where we didn't perform all that great, to be kicked out the border leagues early on, kind of disappointing at Melrose, but I mean, I think for everybody it's our own Sevens. It's a win we want to win. We've been here, it's the fourth final and our second victory, so it's absolutely brilliant. Like it is, it's a real thrill, and I'll let the party begin.
Deke, this is obviously at last something to celebrate for Hawick.
We spoke all week to the boys that all the hard work have come in. They deserve something for the end of the season, and this puts a little light at the end of the tunnel. This makes a bit up for it, not getting relegated, but hey, I'll tell you what, they boys deserved it. They fought tooth and nail today, and we couldn't have asked any more.
It was brilliant today. Boys have been brilliant the whole week, especially after the trouncing we taken at Melrose. Boys had a real look at themselves, and you could tell that Tuesday, Thursday. Today was a special day.
So nice for Hawick to have something to celebrate this season.
Yeah, it's definitely, we've been pulled for pillar to post this year, and everybody's written off what Hawick means to a lot of people. But if you have a look down here today, this club will be big for a long time to go yet.
And a great little sevens unit you've got there, and you must be looking at the Kings of the Sevens as a possibility.
Yep, we've got good rugby players, whether it be, we might not have showed it in 15s, but we've got good rugby players here, and as I say, training this week's been real hard. Our second 7-1 at Selkirk, so there's real competition now, so we need to push on from this.